If today were your last day on Earth, what would your final meal be? A juicy steak? A slice of cake? Or maybe something you've never even heard of? In this video, we're going on a global flavor journey, exploring 10 incredible foods you should try before you die. But forget the usual food capitals. We're diving into dishes from countries you might never think of, and they might just change the way you see food and culture. Some of these will surprise you. Others might challenge your taste buds. But all of them are unforgettable. 1. Laos. Tam mak hung, papaya salad. First stop, Laos. Tucked between Thailand and Vietnam, this underrated country serves a spicy papaya salad called tam mak hung, and it's nothing like the sweet Thai version you might know. It's bold, fermented, fiery. Made with green papaya, garlic, lime, fish sauce, chili, and sometimes crab paste. Everything is crushed together in a wooden mortar until the flavors pop. Fun fact: in Laos, meals are shared, eaten with sticky rice and hands. Food here isn't just nourishment, it's community. 2. Georgia. Khachapuri. Next, we head to the Caucasus Mountains for Georgia's national treasure, khachapuri. Picture a boat-shaped bread filled with melted cheese, topped with a raw egg yolk and a slab of butter. You tear off the crust and dip it into the molten center. It's like pizza meets fondue, but creamier. Fun fact: there's even a khachapuri index that tracks inflation in Georgia based on this dish. 3. Bolivia. Saltinas. Let's swing by Bolivia for a handheld food with serious flavor. Saltinas. These baked pastries are stuffed with meat, potatoes, olives, raisins, and a slightly sweet, juicy sauce that bursts when you bite into them. Locals eat them standing up, vertically, to keep the filling from spilling. It's messy, it's delicious, and totally worth the effort. Fun fact: saltinas are said to have been invented by a woman in exile who sold them to survive, and ended up creating a national favorite. 4. Ethiopia. Injera with doro wat. Now we land in Ethiopia, a country rich in history and even richer in flavor. Its national dish is injera with doro wat. Injera is a large sour flatbread made from teff flour, soft and spongy like a pancake. It's topped with spicy stews like doro wat, a slow-cooked chicken dish, and scooped up with your hands using pieces of injera. Fun fact: sharing one big injera platter is a sign of love and connection in Ethiopian culture. 5. South Korea. Kimchi jjigae. From cold highlands to steamy kitchens, welcome to South Korea, home of kimchi jjigae. This spicy, bubbling stew is made with aged kimchi, pork, tofu, and garlic. It's tangy, fiery, and deeply comforting, the kind of dish that warms you from the inside out. Fun fact: kimchi is so important in Korean culture that some households even have a separate fridge just for storing it. 6. Morocco. Pastilla. In Morocco, sweet meets savory in a dish called pastilla. It's a flaky pie filled with shredded chicken or pigeon, almonds, cinnamon, saffron, all wrapped in thin pastry and topped with powdered sugar. Crunchy, buttery, sweet, and spiced. It confuses your brain in the best possible way. Fun fact: pastilla is often served at weddings and big celebrations, combining Arab, Berber, and Andalusian influences into one iconic dish. 7. Tunisia. Briek. Next up is Tunisia, where the Mediterranean meets spice. Briek is a crispy pastry filled with tuna, potato, parsley, capers, and a raw egg, deep-fried until golden and gooey inside. The secret is to bite carefully. The runny yolk is part of the charm. Fun fact: briek is traditionally served on the first night of Ramadan, symbolizing new beginnings and hospitality. 8. Kazakhstan. Beshbarmak. In Central Asia, Kazakhstan serves up beshbarmak, a dish fit for nomads. It's boiled meat, usually lamb or horse, hand-cut noodles, and a light onion broth. It's eaten with your hands, hence the name beshbarmak, which means 5 fingers. Fun fact: beshbarmak is a symbol of respect and is served to honored guests at weddings and celebrations. 9. Slovenia. Strukelje. Slovenia may be a small country, but its food packs a punch. Take strukelje, soft rolled dumplings filled with cottage cheese, herbs, or apples. They can be boiled, baked, sweet or savory. Served as a side, dessert, or main, they're simple, elegant, and comforting. Fun fact: Slovenia has over 20 regional versions of strukelj, and each one tells a story. 10. Madagascar. Ramazava. Finally, let's head to Madagascar for a soulful bowl of ramazava. It's a stew made with local greens, beef, tomato, garlic, and ginger. Light, aromatic, and totally unique. It's always served with rice, and locals say it heals both body and spirit. Fun fact: in Malagasy tradition, ramazava is the first dish served to guests, a warm welcome in a bowl. So, how many of these dishes have you actually tried? Which one are you adding to your bucket list? And which one are you definitely skipping? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you love exploring food and culture, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you don't miss what's next. Until then, stay curious and stay hungry. Thanks for watching.